which was a very good move. Danny Shanahan, certainly one to pay close attention to here. Certainly ideal conditions. Not a whiff of wind. And the temperature, a really nice 5,000 meter temperature of 53 degrees. For the big sprint showdowns tomorrow at the Mount SAC Relays, we're going to get a high of 74, although it's going to be 46 in the early morning. That is just downright chilly. Here we go, women's 5,000 meters, invitational elite. I'm sure these ladies would like to set, at the very least, a pace in the 15:40 to 15:50 range, I would imagine. Burley Bacher goes into the early lead. I mentioned Danielle Shanahan. She has a lifetime best of 15:17.62 in the 5 and 31:22.86 in the 10. So she's got some wheels on her for sure, and she's currently in second place behind Bacher.
And our first 400 meters, come right back at 73.
Bacher, our leader, from the Netherlands, 25 years old. She's a 15:54.19 5,000 PR, 9:11.90 3,000, but also a really good steeple, 9:47.37, which she did last September. Tristan Van Ord now taking the lead, 400 meters in 72.93. It's called 73. Coming up to 800 here. Excuse me, coming up to 600, my apologies, 1:53.59. So we're running 76-second pace, which gets us to about 15:50 5,000 meter pace. So I think that's about what you want to be at. Elena Stone Boggs of Washington State is at the back of that 6-person lead group. Stone Boggs, a very useful middle distance runner. The athlete with the gloves from Brazil, Simone Ponte Ferraz. Stone Boggs now falling back just a hair there, maybe more than a hair. It is Tristan Van Ord, Burley Bacher, Simone Ponte Ferraz, Danny Shanahan, and then back to Olivia Borowiak of DePaul. And Olivia Borowiak trying to get into that group of 4. Still running about 75-second pace. 1,000 meters in 3:09:38. So right at that 15:45 mark.
Simone Ferraz and Baker. That's our group of four right at 75. He goes 74 in that lap, 3:45.
So Tristan Van Ord, 28 years old. She's a 15:45:03 5,000 meter runner. 34:04:64 10,000 meter runner. So she's punching above her weight a little bit here. Simone Ponte Ferraz of Brazil, who is currently in third. She was second at the South American Championships in the 3,000 meter steeplechase in 2021, third in the same event in 2019. Two-time Brazilian national champion at 5,000 meters. Her steeple best 9:45:11. And 5,000, 16:02:34. So she's on pace right now to run faster than that. She also run a marathon. She ran 2:38:10 in Buenos Aires in 2019. So it's Van Ord, Bacher, Shanahan, and Ferraz, excuse me. Ferraz looks like she's struggling just a bit to keep up with this tempo. Meanwhile, Van Ord is like a metronome out there, and Shanahan really looks comfortable there in third. Van Ord cranked out a 74.5 on that lap, and that's dropping the Brazilian Ferraz. So now, kind of early in the race, it's down to what appears to be a three-woman race. Van Ord, Bacher, and Shanahan.
Van Ord leaders run 15:25. 15:45.
Van Ord still looking comfortable setting the tempo here. But Shanahan just looks so smooth there in third.
A little bit of a break here. We've got Tristan Van Ord, Burley Baker, and Danny Shanahan. Shanahan's got a PR of 15:16. The 2022 Olympic trial qualifier. And that's our three. Trying to stay close right there. Simone Ponte Ferraz, Brazil. Just a few steps back. But we continue to push those 75s.
Danny Shanahan grew up in Torrance. She went to Loyola Marymount, one of the more beautiful campuses in the country, right there in Playa del Rey. As we mentioned, she's run 15:17:62 at 5,000. She was 11th in the NCAAs in the 5,000 in 2017. .2200 meters and 6:54:23, and look who's back in the fight here, Simone Ponte Ferraz. see the rest of the field here. Kelsey Swenson of Idaho, another fine runner, and she's a couple seconds behind this group. So Bacher heads out to the lead, and Shanahan easily covers that move. Van Ord in third. Ferraz still punching to get in with that top three. Kelsey Swenson has a best of 16:21.44, and she ran a 33:21.11 10,000 at the Stanford Invitational 2 weeks ago, pardon me. 7th Big Sky Indoor 3000, 5th Big Sky Indoor 5000. She was 5th in the Big Sky Cross Country Championships last fall, and 5th in the Big Sky 10,000. So Bacher now softening up the group. Shanahan still covering her move, but Van Ord starting to slip, starting to fall back into that slipstream.
Baker trying to make a little bit more of a move there with 1,600 to go.
And Bacher really making a move here. And Shanahan, it looked so good early in the race, has dropped back, and Van Ord is going to pass her. Ferraz seems to really be out of it now. And all of this activity on a 75-second lap. So it wasn't like, or no, well now we know it was 74.1. Well, you wouldn't think that there would be this much softening up of the field with that kind of a tempo. 1040 through 3,400 meters. Van Ord in second, Shanahan third, Ferraz in fourth. Danielle Torres, who you see, number 7, she's in fifth. Swenson, the tall girl, the young lady from Idaho, in sixth. And Carolyn Eck from Vanderbilt in 7, Elena Stone Boggs in 8. And then we have the Texas A&M tandem of Maddie Livingston and Grace Plain. So this is Bacher. Got about just under 4 minutes left in the race, and my gosh, Ferraz just keeps coming back. She's gaining on Shanahan. Bacher is a 3-time national champion, Dutch national champion in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. Her first national championship was in 2014 in that event, and then 2016, and then last June. And Van Ord now starting to creep up a little bit. I detect some that Bacher's going through a little bit of a bad patch right now. And Van Ord gritting her teeth trying to get back into this thing.
Danielle Torres has broken away and is moving closer, running very fine laps here in fifth. She's passing the finish line area.
So I would not rule out Van Ord just yet. definitely within shouting distance, that's to be sure. So we're still on a pretty good tempo here. We should be under 15:40 for this race, which would be very appetizing. Bacher certainly on pace for a lifetime best. Van Ord on pace for a lifetime best. You can see Van Ord is really moving up, and Bacher is really struggling. And we're going to be coming up to 1 lap to go, and we've got some drama here in this last lap. Can Bacher hang on? She is just gritting her teeth, and she opened up a little bit there. Van Ord, look at her. She is really struggling. Both of their facial expressions just tell the story of this race. And now Bacher is going to have to deal with traffic on the backstretch here. And Bacher just dug down and has an extra gear. Look at the facial expressions for Bacher and Van Ord. I mean, they're both just gritting their teeth. Shanahan there in third. And Shanahan isn't that terribly far back. Bacher now coming into the home straight. Van Ord is still there. It's not inconceivable at all. And now Shanahan really making a late move here. Danny Shanahan coming up. It's going to be too little too late. And Bacher will get an absolutely monster PR. 15:39.42. Shanahan's last 200, by the way, 36.71. Bacher 15:39.42. Shanahan 15:41.06. Van Ord 15:42.78. Ponte Ferraz 15:49.07. And Daniela Torres gets under 16 as well, 15:56.03.